Hello student, in the last class we learned all these shape tools and in this class we learned some other tools. So I right click on the line tool and click on the small arrow. In this class we learned all these shape tools. So first I choose line tool. The creation method of line is very simple. Click on the first point and drag. If you want to create a straight line, press shift key. Line will be created in a straight form. Line is created. By using line tool you can create some shapes. So first I create a vertical line by using shift key, then click and drag. Okay, so a arrow type shape is created. Now I zoom little bit and create a vertical line. Okay, now I switch to selection tool and select both lines and make a duplicate copy by using alt key. So first press alt key, then click and drag by using shift key. Okay, and if you want to repeat this step, press Ctrl D to repeat, Ctrl D again and again. So this shape is created. After that select line tool again and this time I create a building shape. So first I create a vertical line and then create a line again, then click and drag. Okay, by using rectangle tool you can create a window like this, and by using line tool you can create partitions. So first create a line, then you can also scale this line by using this point like this or this point like this. Create a horizontal line again like this. So it look like a window. So by using line tool you can create some basic shapes. Now I zoom out a little bit. Second tool is arch tool. First I click on this to activate. Tool is activate. When you click and hold on the first point and then drag, a arch is created like this. In this arch these are 2 points and they are connected with a slope, and by default direction of this slope is in x direction. If you want to change the direction of this slope, so click and hold and drag your mouse and then press up or down arrow key to change. This time I am pressing down arrow key to change the slope direction. Now slope shift to y-axis like this. Okay, you can also change the slope angle by using up or down arrow key. With the different values it's created like this. When you click on the artboard with arch tool, a arch segment tool option dialog box will display. In this dialog box you can define x or y length. By default arch type is open, or you can also choose a closed type also, and it's for alignment. By default x alignment is set, or you can change the alignment by clicking on these reference point, or you can change by click on this drop down. X or y axis is available here, or you can change slope direction by click and drag this slider. When you click on the OK button, these parameters will save, and when you create a new arch, that arch will create with these parameters. So I click on the cancel button. I click again on the artboard. In this flyout, you are not able to preview your arch before creating. If you want to preview, first close this flyout. Double click on the arch tool. All the parameter is same in this window, but a preview window is available, so you can check arch shape before creating. I change some parameter like type. I choose closed type. When you choose closed type, a closed arch is created, or you can also change the slope value by changing this slider like this. If you want to create a slope like this, so you can create, click on the OK button. When you click and drag, so arch will be created like this. I click again on this tool and this time I change the parameters like this, and then click on the OK button and then create a new shape. Okay, so this time arch will be created like this. If you want to create a triangle by using arch tool, you can create. Double click again, and this time I choose slope value 0 and length or width value 45 and 45, and then click on the OK button, then create. So this time a triangle is created. Next tool is spiral tool. So first I click on this to activate and then click and drag. A spiral is created like this with the default parameter. If you want to change the parameter, click and drag. By pressing Alt key, you can change the twist like this. If you press down arrow key, twist will remove, and when you press up arrow key, twist will create it like this. And if you want to change the twist gap, press Ctrl key, then click and drag. So twist gap will change like this. And release your mouse to apply changes. I create again, and this time I reduce the turn like this, and then press Ctrl key and change. So I create a shape like this. I create a new shape, reduce turn little bit, okay, like this. By using spiral tool, you can create interesting swirl design. First I switch to selection tool and then show you a reference image. You can create this type of swirl design by using spiral tool. Next tool is rectangle grid tool, and by using this you can create tables like this. By default 6 row and 6 column is created. If you want to change the number of column, first click and drag, then press up or down arrow key to change column number or row number. By pressing up or down arrow key, you can change row numbers like this. Or if you press left or right arrow key, you can change column numbers like this. And then release your mouse. Table is created. By default, row and column spacing is equally distributed. If you want to change the column gap, first switch to selection tool. Double click on this line. A gray line is displayed here. It means you are in editing mode. Select this line and move by using shift key like this. Double click again on this line and move by using shift key like this. If you want to delete this line, press delete key, line will be deleted. Next tool is polar grid tool. You can create this shape by using click and drag method, or by using shift key you can create a perfect circle like this. And if you create without using shift key, so it's create oval like this. In this shape these are 5 semicircles and they are divided by 5 segments. If you want to change number of semicircle or division line, first click and drag and create. Then press up or down arrow key to change circle numbers like this. Then press left or right arrow key to change division like this. Now shape is created with the newly defined parameter. You can create some interesting shape by using polar tool. I show you an example. You can create pizza shape by using polar tool. We will create this shape in our exercise. It's all for this class. Now we meet in the next class. If you like this tutorial, please subscribe my channel and like this video.